I am standing on the platform of Sankey Station in Warrington. Now, since 2019, this station has pretty much been abandoned. Now, when I say it's abandoned, the waiting rooms, the ticket office and the house have all been abandoned since 2019. This station is completely unmanned and only 4 trains stop here daily. Here's why. Up until 2019, trains used to stop here on the hour in both directions. That was until they opened a station called Warrington West, and one can only assume it is to the west of where I'm standing right now. So as mentioned, there's only 4 trains per day. So that's 2 to Liverpool and 2 to Warrington Central. So early in the morning, you're talking 7:30, and then late at night, you're talking 5:30 as well. And there's actually a train approaching right now, and we'll stay rolling because this is quite cool. The speed of that. Wow. Anyway, without further ado, let's explore this apocalyptic train station. And welcome to Sankey Station. So first of all, I'm going to show you this. It's just a station house that is unoccupied. The old gates, front door there, bins, all still in situ. And the main station obviously is closed. It's used now for pickups and that, DPD, in post. Oh, look at all them there. These beauties. Very nice. I'll come back to them later, I think. Let's have a little look from this side. Onto platform 1 we go. So there's a ramp which goes up over the bridge, back down for platform 2. And there's another locker there, an Amazon locker. Shit one then. Look at that. Like an owl. Obviously not a real one, like. Ticket machine, automated announcements, or whatever you call them. What's in here? No, there's nothing in there. So you've got this little bit of a waiting room or waiting area, and you've got let's take a walk down here. Wow, look at that. An old drinking fountain. Wow. That is nice. So the station opened in 1874, and in 1904 it was renamed Sankey for Penketh. Right, so this building is grade 2 listed, and there is hopes to bring it back to life in the form I know. Okay, I'll get off the platform. As I was saying, it's grade 2 listed, and there are hopes of bringing it back to life. Some sort of bistro. I think there is some sort of crowdfunder ongoing, so they hope to bring this back to, not back to life as a station, but just you know, as a bistro cafe sort of thing. Right, so we're going to go across to platform 2. I'm just going up this ramp here, over the bridge, and then down into platform 2. There's an old sign there. I'll have a look at that on the way back. Right, what have we got here? Class 150 and class 156. So I'm just going to take a little wander down this side of the station, but there's just, well, when I say it's deadly silent, I suppose it is, apart from the automated announcements. But just the fact that, like, you know, I know that there is some stations that are completely unmanned and all automated tickets now, stuff like that, but the fact that this station building is still here and this old waiting room here, which I'm going to walk past now, I just find things like this fascinating. I really do. But yeah, look at that. Bit of sun glare there, like, but you know. So platform 2, the next train is 17:28 to Warrington Central. And it is now, it is, if you can see that, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So I do believe that used to be one of the old waiting rooms. Yeah, obviously they put one here now, little plastic one. Haven't been on a train for years. Right, what have we got here? Usual signs. Passengers must not cross the line. What is that? The division bell. Brucey bonus, we have another one. Thumbs up. Oof. That was fast. Right, just before we wrap things up, let's have a little look at things we didn't look at before. Looks like an original gate post. As I say, there's an Amazon locker. I've just seen some guy turn up from a company called ISS. I was going to ask him, can I go in and have a look, but he only opened that door. It was all like cleaner products in there, like just a room, and that was it. Nothing really like, you know, major. I think the main things in there, but yeah, I was going to ask him, but I didn't want to bother him, like, so. Look at our windows. All the woodwork as well on the roof. You can see some of it there, it's just rotten a little bit. This is bloody amazing. Sandstone. Originally on Google Maps, it looked like a bit of an alleyway. I think maybe at one point it was, and it's just been bricked up, but an old, what's that there? Like an old post or something, like a gate post or something, I don't know. Yeah, there's been trains thundering through, beeping their horns as well, or blowing their horns, I should say. So yeah, that was a look at Sankey for Penketh Station. So I don't know how the crowdfund is going. I'll have to have a little check, and I'll probably throw a link in the description as well for you. But I'm getting the vibes of like St Michael's Station. Yeah, there's been a few stations I've been in which have had these kind of like arches, like a waiting area. Cast iron, is it all? Right, so here's some graffiti here anyway. 2016. Yeah, it's all cast iron. I do like a bit of old graffiti, like. Yeah, so I think the ticket office was in there. This was the waiting area here. And then that was the one for platform 2. Obviously that's closed now, as you can see. And there's a little one up there, so I don't know how many passengers use this line. I know this platform 2 only goes like to Warrington Central, so what's that, 1 or 2 stops? This platform here at 7:28 and I think 7:48 in the morning goes to Liverpool Lime Street, and then 5:30 and I think 10 to 6 at night as well. Same on that side as well, but I only go 2 stops or 1 stop. I'm not really that much up on my trains, so anyone in the comments, feel free to correct me. But yeah, I love anything like this. Anything like, you know, technically it is an abandoned station, but trains do stop here. The buildings are abandoned, should we say. What you've just seen just there are all abandoned, and hopefully they will be brought back to some sort of use in the near future. Right, just before we do go, actually, let's try and have a closer look at this house. So it's completely unlived in at the moment. Let me see if we can open the gate and go in. Yes, the gate is open. So if anyone remembers Otterspill Station, that building's still there, and that is lived in. It's pretty much the same design as that one. Oh yeah, so this would have been your flagged area up to your door. And there's like your bin still there. There's a gate obviously to get in, and I'm assuming that's for your car as well. All overgrown, as you can see. Back door looks like it's had some damage done to it. Yeah, that's all locked. Little bit of a garden or yard area just there. Ivy growing up the side, and all this was all the original path just there. As you can see, the flagged area just there. Yeah, and then this one was is it tarmac to put your car in? Yeah, tarmac. So, let's see the 2 gates there. Yeah, as you can see, it's all overgrown, so yeah, hopefully it can be fully restored, or at least that. I don't know, the plans are for, I don't know if it's for that or for that, I don't know, maybe all of it, I don't know. But yeah, I think that about wraps today's video up. Getting quite a few funny looks off people here. But as you can see, mainly now, it's used for the likes of parcels, picking up and dropping off and stuff like that. And those pigeons are absolutely beautiful. I hope you've enjoyed that little adventure in Sankey for Penketh Station. And on that note, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next adventure.